Horror's 75 most memorable movie moments. Welcome back guys, it's Geek here. Yes, I saw this article today and I just thought it was quite interesting, so I was going to share it with you. And it's all about Horror's 75 most memorable movie moments, which is some great alliteration. And I've got a feeling this might be the winner. It is a great moment, but we'll take a look at them together. Not going to look at all of them together, but so I urge you to go and check out yourself. But we'll scroll through a few and we'll pick out a few and talk about them. So yes, it's not always the scares that make our favourite horror movies stand out, but scenes or sequences that bring quotable lines of dialogue, thrilling action, uplifting triumph, and breathtaking visuals that remind us why we love movies in the first place. Moments that become so iconic that they transcend genre entirely and enter the ranks of pop culture phenomena. These 75 horror movie moments have forever carved out a place in cinematic history, proving horror is and will always be the best genre. I think that's slightly biased, but I am a big fan of horror. This is by Megan. I presume it's Megan. So, yeah, let's have a look. Godzilla, The Roar. Yes, I think I do know that. Roar. It's a good video. King Kong. Yeah, you got to remember that. I definitely remember that. Phantasm, yeah, I know that. That's pretty good. These are some good GIFs. Cabin in the Woods. I know this picture. I've not seen the movie yet. I've actually got it. I just haven't actually watched it, so I probably should watch that. What's in the Box? Yes, guys. Seven is one of those amazing movies that you really have to watch. It's a serial killer detective thing, and the last scene is quite heartbreaking, really. And it's all about what's in the box. And, well, in case you've not seen it, I won't spoil it for you, but, well, you probably guess when it comes to the scene, but you really hope it isn't, but it is. Saw Reverse Bear Trap. When I first saw Saw, I thought it was amazing. I was blown away. I thought it was very, very clever, and the bear trap is amazing. Getting it off just in time. Pet Cemetery, yeah, she's messed up. They don't always come back right, do they, the dead? This is an iconic scene. I've not seen the remake, but this is an iconic scene, isn't it? When Pennywise is trying to get the kid to come down where they all float. Yeah, that's a pretty good scene. It's completely dead in London, which is very odd. Just going to skip some of these. Audition. Guys, you have to watch this movie. It is amazing. When I saw that and this thing going on, I was like, what is happening? It's such a weird movie. What does it say here? For widower, Shigeharu Ayama, the sweet Asami seems like the ideal girl of his dreams. Director Takashi Miike keeps up the facade for a long while, lulling viewers into suspecting they've hit play. No. Don't listen to this. I'm not going to read it in case you've not seen it. Just honestly go and watch the movie. It's fantastic. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Long Arms. Yeah, it's such a weird and stupid thing, but it's brilliant. Shall we take a look at some of this? It's Freddy. Oh, he's going to get you. Look at that. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's amazing.
Please,
What
God.
a great scene.
This is God.
The Blair Witch Project. Mike stands in the corner. That is a freaky moment. Like, not really much actually happens in the movie. You get a girl blubbering and snotting into the camera, and you don't really ever see anything. But the way it ends with him just stood there like that is so creepy. I don't know why, it just is so creepy. So that, I agree with that being on the list, definitely. And this definitely has got to be on here. In Ringu, Sadako crawls from the well. So if you've not seen it, where have you been? But it's a brilliant moment because it's supposed to be a VHS tape which you can't change. But when it comes back on, one of the times, something different happens and you see her rise from the well. And I'm surprised it only talks about this part of it, because actually, what's even worse, I mean, that's the first part that's like, oh my god, so I get why they've done that, but the second part of this sequence is even more crazy. So if you've not seen it, do take a look at that. Oh yeah, this is the jump scare in the hospital for Exorcist 3. It's like a weird thing of why they've got this jump scare in there, but it is pretty impressive. So yeah, this is a quite classic jump scare in Exorcist 3. It's like an establishing shot of not a lot happening here in the hospital ward, and the nurse is walking about, and you don't really think anything's going to happen. But then just this random thing happens, and it's just a weird one. And the classic I see dead people, yeah, okay. The sunken place is weird. That's really weird when he falls down there. Another classic jump scare there where you kind of think things are okay, but then this zombie boy Jason comes out the lake. This is absolutely disgusting when this happens in The Fly, the maggot birth. Seth Brundle's transformation from brilliant scientist to gruesome Brundle Fly is unforgettable. Even still, it doesn't quite measure up to the stark terror of what may be inside Ronnie's womb when she learns she's pregnant by Seth. And so they do this scene, and it's just very strange. So there's this birth scene, and it's just a wriggling maggot thing. Oh god. It was just a dream, but it's just horrible. Aliens, here we go, guys. Get away from her. This is all good. Ripley's got inside the power loader to take on the alien queen. And this iconic line.
Get away from her, you bitch!
It's good, that. Guys, there are so many good ones. You have to check this list out yourself. I'll put a link in the description. Because there's some really, really good scenes. A lot of these are just jump scares, but they're also just good, crazy parts of what happened. And then right down here we've got Exorcist the Head Spin, and that is weird. I saw this when I was far too young to be watching it. It was very, very odd indeed. And it's quite memorable because of like some of the things and stuff the child does. So after some things happen which I'm not going to show you on this channel. Just there, she does that. Close the door. Very clever. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's a wardrobe. Look at that.
You know what she did?
What the hell? Psycho shower scene is incredible. It was basically one of the first slasher films, if not the first, that's ever come out, basically. A scene so famous and mind-blowing that it even received a documentary. Alfred Hitchcock caught audiences with their pants down thanks to one of horror's most surprising death scenes. Up until brutal death, Marion Crane was the film's central character and lead. No one saw that coming. And it is so true. You think it's all going to be about her and trying to get away with this money and what she's going to do. And then quite quickly, she's killed off. And you're like, what the hell? And the way she's killed off is incredibly crazy. And if you don't know, and probably maybe you do know, but in the scene where you see the blood go down the drain, that's actually chocolate syrup. Because obviously it's black and white, it didn't need to be red, and that worked the best on the film. And then the Jaws, gonna need a bigger boat scene's brilliant. He's feeding all that rubbish, you know, fish guts and heads or whatever into the sea, and then Jaws pops up. But then guys, yes, as suspected, it is the chestburster scene that's #1 on this list. So Alien franchise had 2 on here that I've seen. I did scroll through some of them without noticing, but I'm pretty sure it was just Alien and Aliens, the scene you saw a minute ago. This is the chestburster scene. Now obviously by today's standards the effects aren't amazing, but it's still brilliant because, you know, especially the first time watching this, because you're not sure what's going to go on. You think he's okay, and then this happens, and apparently even some of the cast weren't sure that this was even going to be a thing that happened until they were told, right, now we're doing this scene. And then the first time ever you see a xenomorph coming out, and it's just like, it's just a crazy, crazy scene. Of course you see them in prequels, but this is the first time on screen. Back in 1979, people would be watching this going, what is going on? Look at that. Oh god. And then the scurrying away is a little bit silly, but you know, it's the effects of 1979. Whee! But imagine, imagine seeing that in the cinema for the first time. It'd be amazing. And it says here, the iconic scene that not even the actors purportedly saw coming, the birth of Xenomorph by way of the gruesome death of its human incubator. Kane seemed to be on the mend after a harrowing encounter with a strange face-hugging life form on a derelict spaceship. He and his crew are having a cheerful meal post-recovery. It's interrupted when he starts convulsing. Alien violently rips out of his body for his ribcage, splattering everyone around him with blood, and begin the battle for survival. And, you know, gave birth to an amazing franchise, probably one of my favourite franchises of all time. So like I say guys, you should definitely check some of these out because there are 75 of them. Seems quite a lot. This person put a lot of time to do this, so you know, do go check it out, see which favourites you've got. Hopefully agree with some of the favourites I picked out there to talk about. It's almost Alien Day, Friday 26th of April, so it's pretty cool to see Alien franchise represented at least twice here. But do you have a memorable movie moment from a horror? And if so, what was it? Let me know down below. So guys, that about do it. Click like if you like that. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, if you're in like an alleyway and there's this guy which has got super long arms, try and wake yourself up, okay? Bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.